I'm Kumar Rakesh and watching Global Governance News TV. Today news are going to discuss about the PM Narendra Bhai Modi statement and just how it attacks on dynasty politics, corruption, and those who are engaged and involved in anti-Bharat campaign, either in the country and outside the country. Those who against this, nobody will save, nobody should spare them. That is a matter of the country. So I can tell you, just here launched a scathing attack on Congress, saying the parliamentary election after 1984, right, saw a huge majority for the Grand Old Party. Today he just inaugurated BJP headquarters for the residential part, and the large number of member of parliament party workers were present there. So it was so emotionally charged atmosphere in that storm. We are almost, and so how you counter point by point. He talk about the youth. He talk about the how opposition behaving nowadays. How just a party is growing like anything. 2 to 303, and so many things he mentioned. Development in the northeast, BJP expansion, and how BJP is a favorite party in the north is like a state. In this talking about the 1984 rights, so he say it was a really so different uh, uh, issues. It was emotionally charged atmosphere in that storm. We are almost wiped out. However, never lost hope. We work on the ground, strengthen our organization. Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a comment after inaugurating the newly constructed BJP Central Office extension in presence of BJP National President JP Nadda in today at 6A Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg. Checking on the position over the corruption issue, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, the last 9 years, BJP ran a campaign against corruption, which has rattled the corrupt and corruption. Whenever BJP comes to power, it causes a big blow to corruption. So, as you know, all the opposition, mostly except one or two, all opposition in the jail. Why they are in the jail? Because they have done the wrong thing against the law. Whatever they take the benefits. So, whatever they done the wrong things out of law, without beyond the constitution, they should have punished. And the law is taking the own course. So he say, last 9 years BJP ran a campaign against corruption, which rattled the corrupt and corruption. Whenever BJP comes to power, it caused a big blow to corruption. Further lambasted the opposition for attacking BJP government and hitting out at the central bribe agency. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, today the foundation is attacked to stop India, Bharat. When the agency take action against those who are involved in corruption, the agency are attacked. When the court gives a verdict, court is questioned. Some parties together have launched a campaign to save the corrupt. He exhorted. So after inauguration, BJP congratulated BJP workers across the country for the expansion of central office of this party. When BJP, the world's biggest, largest party, when I had come to inaugurate office 2018, I had said the soul of this office is a worker. Prime Minister Modi said. Addressing the leaders and workers at the office, Prime Minister Modi said, across the length and breadth of Bharat, the BJP is only pan-Bharat political party. Breaking up the dynasty politics, said among the family-run political parties, BJP is a political party which gives opportunities to youth. We are the blessing of the women of Bharat. Praising his party for its democratic value and giving full opportunity to women's empowerment, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said BJP is the first such party which has consistently arranged a cost for women in the party system. BJP is the first such party which is constantly ready to give new opportunity to its worker, he added. So we can understand the how just issue He talk about the 84 rights. He talk about the how youth should become in front, and just they have to take care of the study modernization, and try to learn the good things from the different parts of the world. As he mentioned, as he just appealed to the all youth, as I discussed about talk about 84, and all talk about the Northeast also. This is a everlasting story for every worker, for the party BJP, and BJP is not a big party, the very in of the world, but it is a futuristic party. And party, if you see, then South India, BJP is going day by day strong. Today, Northeast state, 4 CM is from BJP, and so many states where they have got more than 50% votes. So we can say like that today, uh, south, north to south, east to west, only as they claim by BJP or BJP is the best. So we can understand so how it is going to combat the corruption, and how he has given the data. So I can tell you how he is saying that like that. So you understand whatever data is there, and just you see the data is very interesting, and if you see like that, uh, uh, one by one, and all how the decision is not, how the Rahul Gandhi disqualified from the Lok Sabha. So many things on the issue of corruption. So this time of break, after break, I'll just tell you how the BJP and Congress and opposition is going to fight. This is actually year of the uh, next uh, from May to December. There is a assembly election in the 6 states. I name it, and the Karnataka May, and the last November to December, Telangana, Mizoram, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan. By I think 8 or 9 December, in 3 states, 4 states has to be already came in action. So I'll just tell you the pros and cons of the both parties. And just after the break, stay with us. Welcome to break. Just we're discussing of the Narendra Modi and how the party is going to function, and how they will go grow like anything. As we say, will not never tired, no retired, always go on the toe, always just to run, and for the run for the existence. So we can say like that. What the pros and cons of this uh, all system. So we can say how the Congress is rejecting, has Rahul Gandhi has replied the notice of the Lok Sabha Sachivalaya for the leaving the house according to rule. If you are not member, you have no power to capture the house. But although there is different story, many MPs and the guests are living in the government flats and bungalows. This should be also looked into, either BJP or from Congress. Why they are living? What purpose? And now BJP, Congress is going to aggressive against BJP. Next 30 days they will campaign, national campaign against Modi, against BJP, how they are behaving, and but he will leave the government house, and they also come with the adjournment motion, no trust motion against Lok Sabha Speaker. As we know it, Pramod Tiwari like leader to claim there should be different law for the Gandhi family. Why and what for Pramodji? Why law should be different? He is above the family, above the constitution, above the law. This is the height of your psychophancy. Really, you don't want Congress should grow. You like Pramod Tiwari like person is the enemy of Congress. As I understand, as I trying to know it, really. Now next 30 days the campaign month, we can say, actually all parties going to the pull the socks for the ready, for 2024, but BJP is already always ready, already learned day by day. More than 6 programs already organized in Karnataka. There was impact on the workers after visit of Narendra Bhai Modi, and they are making the issue how the Rahul Gandhi insulted OBC in his speech, and he said that now agitation and the criticism will be increased day by day because the election is at hand, 2024, and the next 60 states also the assembly election. 2024 also, 4 or 5 states are assembly election. So we can understand the sentiment, moods of the public, how they are, what should be. And the BJP has decided they will send the 9 years progress report to each and every public of the country. And they will not tolerate the insult of any OBC, SC, ST in our country. Whatever leader of position we can say, like Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary spoke today. So we can understand how the corruption is growing and growing, how Congress was involved, and according to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, more than more than 2.5 times collection had been thus deposited into the government account, and more than 15 times person has been arrested on the charge of corruption. Whatever they are blaming and claiming, why just you did it, you don't know, don't want to know. So I'll just tell you, share with, but go in the subject, find the all things, then you go ahead. Otherwise, you'll be backfire. So I can tell you how the Prime Minister and Modi attacks, especially dynasty, and uh, especially uh, we can tell you and corruption. Two things. Both are, if you ask me, dynasty and corruption is a correlated term nowadays in Bharat, as I have seen it, as I know. In all party, not in the BJP only. Congress is the only made for that, as Pramod Tiwari said, but BJP is not like that. So we can understand. So this is a today input for you, just for thinking how we can get rid of the corruption and dynasty politics, what we have to do, as Dr. Joshi given the slogan to the country, each one teach one. So I am just following him. He is a Mark Darshak of Bhajapa. For the country also, he has been the Human Resource Development Minister. So each one and teach one. Whatever you think, whatever you want to convey, so learn, teach and convey. This mantra will give you the boost to the nation, to the country, how country is growing, how country will grow. So nice of you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.